was it nice to get back on the court against another power conference team and prove that you guys, deserve to be up in discussion when it comes to tournament time going forward?
Yeah, we had a rough week last week down in Orlando, but coming back, we want to come back and have strong practices, get ready for Boston College, and go out and play a good ACC team and just keep pushing forward, keep our name relevant, and go out there and play hard and bring back Purdue's name.
Any extra, motivation knowing that you guys have gone 4-0 in the past 4 ACC Big Ten games?
Motivation is there, but I think motivation comes from this last week and how we played down there. We know we need to play better, and coaches stress that we need to play better and play together and play the right way. So, that's where motivation is really going to come from this game.
All right, and what do you think you guys can improve on from what you guys did last weekend?
I think after we've seen what we did in spurts, we would have a good half here, a good half there, but when we play together, we play hard and we play defense and we play solid all around. I think we're a really good team. I think we just need to come together and put 2 halves together and play a complete game and go out there and play hard every single possession.
All right.
Can you make sense of the imbalance between the halves and the 3 games in Florida?
I really can't. The first game we was down at half, so that when you're down, you're not gonna want to get ran out the gym, so you're always gonna want to play hard. In the second game, I think we just got complacent at halftime and we didn't come out to start the half very well. Then first game, I think we came out slow, but then the second half we wasn't gonna go 0-3, even if we was playing for the 7th place game. We were ready to get 7th and 8th, so the third game, the second half was just all pride and going out there with heart.
What was the locker room like after the Washington State game?
Quiet, no words. Just quiet.
We think they're a really good team. We got to get a chance to watch them yesterday. They have a lot of length, and also they have a lot of guys that can shoot the basketball. They clear out the wings a lot, drive the wings, and we're gonna have to play defense, especially our guards.
What do you want to see from Purdue in that first game back after Florida in terms of, obviously Florida didn't go the way you wanted it to. I guess just what do you want to see from your team?
Just come out focused and ready to play. I think that's something that was huge for us. Just put 2 halves together. I think down there we put a lot of time into trying to get 2 halves put together, and that's not what we did. We played 1 half of basketball pretty much every game that we played down there. So we want to see, coming into this ACC Big Ten Challenge, just putting 2 halves together and playing a hard game.
How do you kind of explain that you play 3 really good halves in Florida and then 3 not so good halves? That seemed pretty odd.
Right. Like I said, just coming out focused. I think most of it was just coming out not focused. Guys were, pretty much not focused on what they were supposed to be doing, and that's something that we got to get over, especially coming into these next 3 games. We need all 3 of them, and that's something that we put a big emphasis on.
How do you try to find that focus? Obviously being a senior leader, anything you try to do to get everybody's kind of heads in it, for lack of a better term?
I think so. Just, paying more attention to the scout reports, what you're supposed to do, not going under screens. If you're not supposed to go under, how we're guarding the ball screens. Just trying to get guys ready before the actual game comes. And I think that's something that's huge for us with these last night's practice and then today's practice for Boston College. Is just getting guys ready to do exactly what they're supposed to be doing. I think that's something.
I feel like I responded well. It was kind of a shock to me to see my name in the starting lineup a little bit before the game. I kind of had to prepare myself because, you're going to get nervous kind of when your name's in the starting lineup and when you're not. But it was a big game and a game we needed to win. And knowing that we needed to make big plays. And he talked about that during the shoot-around the prior couple hours before the game, that it matters when you finish the game, not how you start the game. So that's what we did. We had a rough first half, but in the second half, we fought back. And that's one thing this team does. We're going to fight back. You got the players to always fight, and that's what we did to make key plays down the stretch. So it just mattered who was finishing the game, and it was a stronger team.
Those were 2 pretty big plays you made there at the end. The bucket with about 1.5 minutes to go, and then obviously the go-ahead dunk. Just sort of the way the ball bounced to you.
Yeah, that's how it was. We had to make a play when Ronnie gave me that one when I dove down there, and I really couldn't look to pass the ball, and that's what Coach Owens and Coach Payne told me to always do, just make a play, just make basketball plays, and that's what I did. Then the closeout. Just you had to close out, and that was kind of my fault because I kind of leaked out, and I was supposed to come back because when the kid shot it, he dove. So it was kind of Ronnie was there to save it, and then I just had to make a play and just make an easy basket, and that's what happened.
How do you find out you're in the starting lineup? You just go in and it's on the board, or did coach kind of tell you?
We go out the first time, and he'll always tell us the game plan, what we need to do, like play hard, 50-50 balls, always out-rebound them, take smart shots. Then when we come in the second time, it's on the board, and he'll tell you who your assignment is, who you're guarding. He'll give you a little bit more, and just go out there and play hard, and then he'll give us a couple last finishing touches, and we'll go out there and play.